Today's subscription spot, we are having a look at the July 2015 box from the folks over at Geekfuel. I looks forward to getting his Geekfuel box every single month. I must sit at the mailbox. Not all the time. I don't sit there morning to night, but I do periodically check that mailbox to see when this box is going to be coming, and when it does, I let out a girlish glee. Something to the lines of, "Eee!" And then other people look over, and then I kind of just pretend like I'm clearing my throat and maybe direct them over to somebody else, making them think that somebody else had done that, but they know it's me. They know I'm the dork. At any rate, if you guys are interested in subscribing and having Geekfuel delivered to your house every single month, you can click the link down below and subscribe to Geekfuel. Without further ado, let's reach off camera and grab ourselves a knife. A random knife. You could also use Wolverine's claw. I don't know if you really would have that very available. You can use other things. You can use anything that really cuts tape. I rely on a knife. That's what I fall back to. If I had eye lasers, I could just kind of go like that, but I would probably scorch the front of the box as well. That's not good for anybody. Opening up the box flap. Like it, tweet, pin, and post. Let your geek flag fly. I don't know why I got so tongue-tied there. First things first, we got ourselves some papier. That's French for paper. I think so, And first things first, we got ourselves the Geekfuel magazine for SDCC 15, Aliens versus Vampirella. I'm going to look through this in a second, because I think it usually tells us exactly what's going to be inside. I don't want to ruin that just yet, so I'm going to put that to the side. What else do we have in here? We have ourselves a poster. Virtual hat tip to the folks over at Geekfuel. I find they never disappoint when it comes to a subscription box. Every time I open up something inside, I'm going to find not maybe Aliens versus Vampirella, but I'll get awesome goodies every single month. That's a nice poster. A nice size, too. It's not small. They didn't skimp on the size of poster here. I'm going to hang this up. Not sure where. Somewhere where it's visible. Maybe I'll even put it on my fridge. Sorry, it doesn't belong on the fridge. You decide where you put your posters, Mr. Man over there, and I'll decide where I put my posters. My posters, I think, could go on my fridge. No, Spot! Fridge! Fridge. I don't know. Next thing we have now with more souvenir. We have mini pint. What is this? Size doesn't matter. Whether you're full-sized and looking for a tiny pint, or miniature and looking for just one right, this little glass will quench your thirst. Oh, do we actually have a little pint glass? There's an Ant-Man on the top there. And inside, we have ourselves an Ant-Man pint. A little shot glass. That's nice. A little imprint there of Ant-Man on the front. Nothing on the bottom, but it's glass, too. If that was the indication to you that it was glass, I could just be making that noise out of my mouth. I could just be going ding, 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 ding. Although it doesn't sound as realistic when I do it from my mouth. Got ourselves a little shot glass. That's nice. Next thing, we have ourselves Burnstar downloadable game. That looks like there's candies there. That's a $10 value. Okay, let's flip it around. There you go. There you go. Download a copy of Burnstar on Steam. That's for you. That's from a gift from me to you. Factoring in that there's also a nutritional fact chart on the side, makes me also think that this is candy. I feel like a kid in some kind of store. Pull out the candy. We've seen candy like this before. Oh, there it is once again. See? You're welcome. Least I could do. We've seen this candy before. They usually always come in like little Mario candy containers and other things like that. It looks like there's glitter. I don't know about this, but it's gold. Gold candies. There's one of them right there. Small. I don't quite feel like Mario. I feel like the star is a little too tiny for me. Invincibility, I would probably get about 2 seconds invincibility, and I would waste it. I'd have at least a bag full of it, but I'd waste it. Let's give it a try. Kind of tastes a little bit like banana. Banana mixed with other stuff like tropical fruit and banana. Go banana! We also have Civil War Variant Edition, Secret Wars #1 from Geekfuel. On the back, Certificate of Authenticity, limited edition copy of Marvel's Civil War #1 exclusive variant cover. Oh, I'm going to hold on to that. Yes, indeed, indeed. I'm going to hold on to that. Put that to the side. Of course, we have ourselves also a t-shirt. Sometimes you don't always get a t-shirt, but when you do, I always appreciate it. We have Le Tour de Geek. I see Batman, I see Harley Quinn, I see Link, and I see a Scout Trooper. Kind of neat. Oh, and there's some shells there too. Kind of cool. Odd to see it in those colors, mind you. A little odd, but I'll take it. I'll take it. It's a good shirt. That's a good shirt. And my size too. Nothing is worse than when you go into a store and you see a shirt that you really, really like. You've been there. I know you've been there. You're looking down the aisle. There's that one shirt that's calling out to you, and you go to it, and you say, "Oh, geez, what do we got here? Size small." Well, I'm sure if I just rummage through it, I'll find the size I'm looking for. Small, small, medium, small, small. Oh, what's this one at the back? Small. You never get your shirt. We also got ourselves a pin. Looks like something from Serenity or Firefly. And finally, we got ourselves a card. So I guess really I can go through the magazine, having now seen that. We have the mini pint, small in stature, big on fun. This giant pint for an ant-sized man. This mini glass will quench your human-sized thirst in small doses. Of course, we have the downloadable game. I offer that to one lucky person right now. He's scrambling, or she is scrambling to use that code before somebody else does. Shiny button. Pin this on your brown coat. Firefly. Channel your inner Mel and set sail with the knowledge that Serenity is always at your side. We have Aliens vs. Vampirella poster. Pick your side, the Marvel #1 issue Civil War comic book Geekfuel exclusive. And finally, a t-shirt. While the leader of Le Tour de France sports the yellow jersey, you're at the head of the pack. If you've scored a yellow shirt, 5 lucky winners will get a special gift from Geekfuel. Oh, shenanigans. Yellow would have been nice too. And there you have the final thing that we got in this, a t-shirt. That being said, let's go back and revisit. Remember this, the magazine? Let's go back to it. Get ready for a new Civil War. Just quickly have a look through the magazine here. Comic-Con. Oh, one of these years I'm going to make it to Comic-Con. Walk around, enjoying it as much as everybody else who goes gets to enjoy it. Civil War's never ended. Pick a side. Geeks Get Going. A guide to some great geeky races. The Star Wars pod racing. Nerd Herd Running. Dogecoin. NASCAR team. I know I said that. No, actually, maybe not. Dogecoin. I probably said it wrong. The Space Race, Wacky Races, I remember Wacky Races, and World Solar Challenge. Beauty versus Beast. Okay, I'm going to level with you. It's nice to bring properties together to join them in a versus what if scenario. I got to ask you though, what would Vampirella really do with aliens? Aliens, don't you think aliens would kind of just own Vampirella? Yeah? No? She's a vampire. I mean, she's got strength, I guess, and she could bite, but really, she's not going to bite acid blood. I don't get it. Best July unboxing videos. Spots yet to be on here. One of these days. We have Ted Watson doing it, though, the Nerd Drop. Texas Newmans. Heisen Nerd, oh, that's a good name. Basement Nation. And the Geeky Potato. One of these days. I'm going to flip through this, or somebody else. We're going to go like this, and it's going to say, subscription spot. Done by Spot. Somebody's going to say, wow, he uses Spot a lot. Yeah, he does. He does at times. And what else we got? Heel versus Babyface. And the Ultimate Geek Gift Guide. Shifty Samurai. I like these. I love stuff like this where you can kind of go through and you're like, wow, I didn't know they made such a thing. Like the Pac-Man USB Lite by Think Geek. I would totally buy that. Having said that, I might totally buy that. And finally, on the back, Instagram Geek Nation. If you guys are interested in having all of this delivered to your house every single month, or if you have one of those space stations, it might be a little harder. I'm going to level with you. Shipping might be through the roof. But if you guys want to have this delivered to your house or place of residence every single month, you can click the link down below and subscribe to Geek Fuel. Today's subscription spot, we're having a look at the July 2015 box from the folks over at Geek Fuel. Thanks for watching as you always do. I'll see you next time.